사자의 도시 싱가포르에는 사자가 살지 않습니다. 싱가포르에 표류한 수마트라 왕자가 바닷가에 있는 호랑이를 사자로 착각해 붙인 이름 싱가푸라가 유래되었다고 합니다. 한방갈비탕 맛과 비슷한 바쿠테, 두부 요일인 토오고랭, 코코넛 밀크 국수인 논리아 락사가 유명합니다. 다양한 문화가 녹여져 있는 싱가포르에는 어떤 음식이 유명한지 요리하는 이베이키의 싱가포르 대사에게 직접 들어봤습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 싱가포르 주한 대사 이베이키입니다. 환영합니다. Welcome to the Singapore residents. Very happy to have this chance to introduce Singapore and Singapore culture to all of you. First one today, this is soup. Which we call bakute. This is in the Fujianese dialect. So it actually means pork bone tea. A literal translation, it means pork bone tea.
바쿠 is pork.
Yeah, it's pork bones or pork ribs.
pork ribs를 바쿠라고 하고.
Yeah. And te is actually tea.
tea.
So please
yes.
try. Yeah.
That's, Korean
Yes,
dish.
yes. Yes, you know, a lot of Koreans, when they try this dish, they say, oh, it reminds me of kalbitang. This is actually kind of common in Singapore and in Malaysia, because many years ago, the immigrants from China came to Singapore. They are actually laborers. They are laborers, and they came to Singapore because we are a trading center. They are laborers. They carry goods from the ship to the shore and from the shore to the ship. So they are, laborers. And because, of the kind of work they do, they need to have the strength, energy. And so then they like to take this soup because this soup gives them energy to work hard. Yeah. And it's easy to do. So, it's, In Singapore, we all love food.
Cook.
We like to eat. Singaporeans like to
Me
eat.
too. yes. 근데 쿠킹하는 거 되게 좋아하신다고 들어서.
Yeah.
I heard.
But I enjoy cooking. In some countries, it's not easy to find Singapore food. So because we like to eat our own food, so there's no other choice but to try and make it ourselves. Doing this is also a very good way of introducing Singapore and Singapore culture to our friends. So every time I host official meal here in the residence, I will make sure that to make Singapore food. This is a dish which is called tauhu goreng. It means fried tofu. So tauhu is a Malay language for tofu or dubu. Yeah. And goreng means fry. This is usually eaten as a side dish or as a salad, but some people want to have a light meal, then they will just take this alone. We make this special peanut sauce. Peanuts which we fry the peanuts and then grind into small pieces. And then we use a little bit of vinegar. And palm sugar. It's like coconut sugar, palm sugar. Yeah. Not normal sugar, it's a palm sugar. It's brown in color. So please try here.
It's not salty.
Not salty.
It's not salty. It's a little bit sweet. A little bit sweet.
A little sweet.
A little bit sweet. And so this is a noodle dish, and the soup is made from combination of different types of spices. In Singapore and in Southeast Asia, a lot of the food, whether it is a main dish or whether it is our dessert, we use a lot of coconut milk.
코코넛 밀크를 많이 쓰시는군요. When do you usually eat this food?
Oh, we like to eat it.
Lunch, breakfast.
We eat it like lunch, breakfast, or dinner anytime you like. Anytime you like. Well, usually in the past, usually people eat it as a main meal, like a lunch or dinner. But some nowadays, the young people, we like to just eat all sorts of things. So including even the laksa for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah.
Foods in subway or on the street? No.
On the street is okay. On the street is okay, but not in the subway. Not in the subway and not in the buses. Main reason is this, because our food, as you can see, sometimes if you drop the food, you spill the food, it's very messy. And it has a very strong smell. Singapore, the weather is very hot. It's like summer the whole year round. And then once you have food that you drop, the smells will be very, yes, that's right. So then for other passengers, they will find it very offending to have. This is two different types of what we call kueh. Kueh is like actually Malay language for, actually it means something like a cake. Many different types of kueh. This is only two different types. And they are, a lot of times, the very common ingredients will be flour, egg, coconut milk, and sometimes glutinous rice, like this one in the green color one. Glutinous rice, chapsal. Yeah. This one with the multicolored ones. This is it's called kueh lapis, which means like a layer cake. Each layer is a different color, and when we were kids, we like to. You can actually tear off one layer and one layer and eat, but you don't have to do it. But it's for fun. The kids will like to tear off one layer and layer, but eat the different colors. This other one here is called. In Singapore, we call it kueh salad. Glutinous rice is steamed with coconut milk, and then they like to add a little bit of natural food coloring to the glutinous rice, so you get this little bit of a blue color. It's nice color.
그러니까요. 천연,
natural.
natural.
And then the top layer is a custard made from egg, flour, sugar, and coconut milk. Glutinous rice, apart from coconut milk, we add a little bit of salt, slightly. So it's slightly salty, a little bit of salt. So when the two layers, the top part is sweet, the bottom part is a little bit salty. So when you eat it together, they blend. The taste is actually very nice. But they are very distinctive culture, and very colorful. Colorful not only in clothing but in the food, and it's very special. It's very special. And in the Peranakan culture, the men are known as baba, and the men are called baba. Baba. And the women are called nonya. Cooking is usually very elaborate. It takes many hours, sometimes a few days. And the women will get together and prepare, because it's a lot of work and sometimes can take a few days to prepare the food. So it's a way for the women to get together and socialize, talk to each other, and then they cook the food.